Okay, cool. Now can I? Okay, cool. Hey guys, it's me. I'm back. We're painting a Mewtwo figure this time. Sorry if I am hitting uh the mic. Okay, my bad. I'm also right now moving cables out of the way so that way I won't have as restricted. I'm also moving my camera. You guys won't see it. Same setup as before, but now I also include music because I realized while watching back the VOD, uh, it was kind of awkward when I was just so focused painting and you guys couldn't hear shit. So in the end, what I decided to do was just add some OST in the background. So that's what you guys are hearing in the background while I paint. Uh, and yeah. Cool. I just wait. Hold up. All right, you guys are gonna be hearing stuff. I'll be hearing my own shit. Right now I'm watching a interview from Mikel Arteta following Arsenal's 5-1 win against Sporting Club de Portugal. Uh, that's their official name. Yeah, it's weird. Uh, supposedly they're called Sporting Club of Lisbon, but they prefer to call themselves Portugal. So here you go. I'm being politically correct for a soccer club. Hey guys, you guys are able to see my. Anyways, yeah. So slightly different angle. Some of my HDMI cables were in the way. And I mentioned I have so many cables. Okay. Okay. Yeah, close enough. So yeah, same thing, just difference. Uh, pretty much the same deal. Except I know it says Mewtwo. It's right here. Uh, that's the Mewtwo I'm gonna be painting. Uh, no reference image. I just dropped something because I have a reference figure. And yeah, so I found out that over the weekend when I got a Pet G filament is that it's more resistant to this. I g- I sand it using this Dremel, so it's more resistant to heat. Ergo, it's able to actually support slightly more the heat a little bit more. Uh, and yeah, so apart from that, as you guys see here, this is my what I like to call my paint swatch, also known as I want to see how the paint will look on the plastic before I put it on the plastic. Uh, I also managed to buy not managed. I also bought some super glue. Uh, my light right now because it kind of prevents you guys from seeing the whiteness. But yeah, about super glue piece, I noticed that hot glue isn't working on repairing some cracks and stuff. Like for example, this finger right here on Mewtwo broke. I was taking out the support, but I glued it back together. I also fixed the arm on my Rayquaza that I painted that other stream. I also made the base for it finally, and this was just like a test uh thing for the pet G printing because I wasn't sure if it's gonna print properly or not, but it did. So yeah, that's all I changed with Rayquaza. No painting on the cloud base because well, it's a cloud. There's no point. This is another figure I printed. Uh, it is a Charizard. I printed this for my cousin because he wants to paint it and give it to his kid as a present. So I painted this, and the difference between this and the Rayquaza, outside of it being white, is that Rayquaza I still did it via a 15% infill. So that meant that there's supports inside, right? Stuff like that. And the major difference and the huge reason why I'm able to sand it as well now is because now all my figures are possibly going to be 100% infill. So not only are they heftier in weight, like this is a fucking chonker. Like if a kid threw this, you will get knocked out. It also allows me to sand down some of like the imperfections. Like for example, hopefully you guys can see kind of how like the feet here where the supports were being placed. Uh, Things like that will sadly with 3D printing as plastic will have these little things where they're imperfections, right? So you have to sand it, make sure that you have a good amount of patience and things like that to make sure at the very minimum try to make it as flat as possible. And while I had it as a 15% infill, it sadly didn't let me do that. But now I'm able to, and I'm using my Dremel with a uh with this sand bit to sand down all like the bumps and grooves that aren't smooth. So things like that. And that's what I'm gonna start off the stream with. So normally you don't want to use a automatic grinder like this with any plastic because this will generate heat and it could melt it. But as long as you don't like hard press it in, it should be good. But for better results, most people tend to manually what do you call it? Manually sand it. Uh I was pulling up my YouTube chat again. But since this is Pet G, it does have higher resistance or higher tolerance to heat. So that means I could actually turn it up to like a 2 or a 3 on my Dremel and actually start removing material. And now it is just feeling the right, feeling the figure, seeing where there is like bumps and everything. This also makes it super easier to paint. Alright, so there's like some bumps here from support. I could just like sand them down. There you go. So that's what I'm pretty much doing right now with this. It's just making sure that all the places where the support went in to sand it down so that way it's easier. Right? I just want to make this easier for me when I paint it. That way there's no hitches or little small bumps where the paint isn't all the way in. So smooth enough. That is my goal. Is smooth enough. The paint I'm hoping will cover uh, some of the other imperfections, but not really. Because if I want to cover most of the imperfections, I kind of need uh primer, sand it, primer until it's a smooth thing all around. And that's what I'm doing right here in the foot. I'm trying to remove as much, there you go, of like the support muck as I can. Before I actually start painting. You know what? Alright, cool. This is I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it is acceptable. Level. There you go. Let me see if it still stands up properly. Yes, it does. All right, cool. Now, okay, there you go. Now, all right, now that I did some sanding beforehand. I'm not gonna lie. I try to make sure that it is as even as I could. But you know what? I think I could do slightly more on the build. All right, cool. The tail is now perfect. I wouldn't say perfectly smooth, but it's pretty smooth. You know? Alright. So I need a alright, cool. So now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna move away the Charizard because I'm not gonna be painting it. I feel like this color is the closest to Mewtwo's tail color that I have. So let's see. Yes, it is. Yes, technically, I think this one is that. This whole lilac is it. Because, like, it's kind of weird. Some some art of Mewtwo. Oh fuck, you guys can't see the paint. Some art of Mewtwo depicts him with this type of tail color, or some of it like is this type. I'm trying to, or like the lighter purple. So like this, like for example, on the puzzle I have, if I would try to get it, but it's currently under a whole bunch of stuff I need in order to make this. It's this color. So, but on the official Mewtwo amiibo, it's more like this color, right? Yeah, it's this color. So at this point, I'm not sure which color I should choose. Whether to choose this like more purplish lavender color, truly more lavender, or this like lilac, because all three colors are colors they use for Mewtwo in various official works, and I'm not sure which one. uh and as for the gray, I could choose like a normal grayish. I'll be real, any type of gray. I'm looking at it and it's more like this type of gray right here that you guys could see. Which is I think 135 is what the marker says it is. So I'm just gonna use this one because yeah, look at my paint spots. It might be, yeah, it might be that type of gray. I'll try a different. I'll try this. I'm gonna try this one. It looks more like a brown in the. Actually, yeah, no, this is more of a brown gray. No, never mind. Okay, this one gray, like typical gray, and this one's a dark. Uh, I think I might use this gray. All right, I want to put the gray back. I might use this one. No, I think it was this one. I said I was gonna use. Yeah, all right. I just painted my finger. I had to make sure I don't I don't I don't I don't like paint my clothes because this is acrylic and acrylic you can't wash away acrylic. Yeah. All right, cool. So what I'm gonna do now, anywhere where I could possibly uh get paint on, I'm gonna try to uh bring out my fucked up X-Acto knife again and just use tape to kind of mask over parts I don't want either the purple or the gray to come into. So, okay. Okay. Oh, please tell me. Oh my god, yes. Nope. Okay. So yeah, if people are just coming in, I am masking two on places I don't want the paint to touch. Okay, cool. I now just need to wrap the lay again, and I should be able to start painting at the very minimum that we're getting to. We're almost done with the tail end at sorry. The masking for the tail paint. Uh, I've been watching. All right. All right. All right. Cool. I know it looks kind of funny, right? because of how weird this looks. But trust me when I say, if you want to have really clean, if you want to have really clear paint lines, this is the only one. All right, was it this one? No, it was this. All right. All right, I'm actually starting painting. I'm sorry, if, like you guys can't see stuff. I'll try to see if I can find a way to make you guys be able to see stuff. Or at least I can alternate angle. I could do. I might print out a overhead thing. That way you guys could see what I'm seeing. Just for my phone. If there's mounts like that, I've been wanting to use them. Oh shit. All right, hold up. I forgot to tape one last part. It's fucking all that shit. Yeah, I forgot to tape this part right here. Whoops. I forgot to tape that part between like where the body and the tail. There you go. But yeah, hopefully for the next one I do, when I do it, Okay, I'm gonna start grabbing them from the bed. Okay. Is your Mewtwo your favorite poke? He is for me. Uh, he's one of them. This is more specifically for a nephew of mine. I asked him what his favorite Pokemon was. Like, I was like, okay. And then I showed him my my Rayquaza, and I was like, "Do you want?" He's a little kid, right? I was like, "Do you want me to print you your favorite Pokemon and paint it for you?" He was like, "Yeah." So I just, so that's why I'm doing this. Uh, Making this as a present, Christmas present for my nephew. I think my favorite Pokemon is Zapdos. I be real. I've always loved Zapdos as a kid, even now. Like when I started to shiny hunt in Generation One, Zapdos was the first Pokemon I went to shiny hunt, and it's currently the only Gen One shiny I have. Oh man, I should have uh some sanding down this area lower issues, but that's fine. Okay. Again, sorry if I don't uh talk or react to chat that much. I am kind of busy. And I had to look my that. So, no, I'm painting my arm. Oh no, just painted. This is actually kind of hard because as I'm trying not to touch any of the base right now. just so that I don't like rub the paint off while it's still technically drying. Okay. Oh, I see where I still need to paint. Okay. I need to wait for the paint to dry. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I added music since the last time I streamed. But yeah, this is the progress. You guys can actually see the color. It actually is coming out a lot better than before. I just need to let it dry, right? Just so I can add like one more coat, possibly. Then I'll let it completely dry. Maybe just leave them as white, if not, and then just use gray to do accents, like shadow accents. But no, you know what? No, I'm gonna paint it because it's gonna hide a lot more of the imperfections from like the 3D print. I'm gonna let it dry. That also gives me time to like kind of relax my muscles because the last time I did this, I finished with a giant headache and sore muscles. All right, much better. All right, cool. I'm just watching reactions to certain performances right now. Yeah, I think one more coat paint will actually uh hopefully even out what how it looks. Because like you can't really see it on camera, but you can still see like my streaks of where I started like coloring the color streaks. So I think like one good extra coat and you'll be able to like now discern where like it was a heavy application or light application of color. But yeah, honestly, I do think that this masking is pretty good. I'll let it. Like I might do more coats of this because I know I don't want to do all these. I know. Or, this. Right. Grab him by the leg. All right. I need to use the leg. Okay. Now if again. There you go. Now it is time to wait for this to dry. Should be better now. No, it's not. Like honestly, I'm not expecting perfection with this. I just want it to be enough. But yeah, currently looks like this. Hey, Kane's cool guy. Again, sorry if I'm late to replying on stuff. Uh, so, um, yeah, I think I might just paint it like a grayish color, just because my flux is getting into like the 3D print. So hopefully with like a darker color, and I also need to wash this to remove the flux. Because this is my soldering station that I am now using as my painting station, which is still my soldering station, so it still has like solder residue. But yeah, in case people haven't seen my previous stream, this was my first attempt at painting, and while it is rough around the edges, I'm kind of proud to say it turned out pretty well. I did change some stuff though. I am and now using 100% infill on all my figurines that I'm painting, right? And I'm also using just pure white uh, material now, just so that it's easier to paint. Because white is a pretty decent paint base to paint off of than the sky blue that I used earlier for my Rayquaza, right? And another thing is that I'm not making waste of the support scrap. I'm using it as paint splotches, so that way I could coordinate and see what color I want to paint. What color will look good, or what color is closer to, let's say, this model, right? But like I was mentioning, it's kind of hard with Mewtwo because on some uh on some official artwork or figures, he has this color of purple, but then on some other ones, he has this color. He has like a lighter, like it's like more like a lavender lilac purple, and then like his skin is also very varied. Sometimes it's white, sometimes it's like a light gray like this, right? It's hardly ever like a very dark gray, but I have seen some dark gray, and some of them might be like this like bluish grayish that I'm using. And the reason why I'm using this is just because it's a contrast against the white. But yeah, right now I'm just waiting for the paint to dry, and it's actually looking pretty good. But again, I'm just waiting for the paint to dry. I might not do all of it today, or at least all like the steps today. I will try to do some more tomorrow, hopefully. But it really depends on what I can print and what I'm doing tomorrow. Since if it's raining, I'll be able to do this pretty much all day. But if it's not, I have to do laundry and some other stuff for Thanksgiving. What song is on? I'm curious. I'm not listening to it because like I'm trying to focus, and I'm also watching like some fan reactions to the Arsenal sporting games. Oh, Jubilee City. All right. I'm gonna just wait a little bit more. Again, the reason why I'm waiting is because I need to do the exact same masking that I did for the tail on the tail, so that way I can start painting the body and not have to worry about paint going on the tail. So I'm waiting for it to completely dry, and like the old saying says, it's like waiting for paint to dry, which I'm literally am. Uh, I guess I could show you guys like something else I did. This little gunpla of this little Gundam Bear Gunpla. Uh, yes, it does say time for a Lover's Embrace Gundam. I found it at like a Goodwill for $3. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's a bear. I love bears. Like bears are my favorite animal. And then I was like, for $3, fuck it. I checked the box was like opened a little bit, so I was able to check to see if everything was there. Everything was there. This is just extra parts, just in case like you want to plant this over here as like a sign rather than like something that they hold. But yeah, it's gray, and I'm not gonna paint it because I don't want to paint this. And honestly, along the lines of what I kind of want to paint next, do a Groundon and a Kyogre, possibly a Ho-Ho. It really depends if I could find a decent Ho-Ho. But I will. I'll also do this for the Rayquaza I did the last stream. I will update the description down below after the stream on where I got the files for like the figures I'm printing, just because I kind of wanna I'm using like somebody else's hard work to do this, and I just want people to know where I got it, right? A courtesy thing. I'm not an asshole and stealing work from other people. Yeah. I could actually search up because that's probably gonna be something I print out myself. I'm probably gonna have a whole bunch of figures by the end of this. Just because I think it's also something. Yeah, no, not something. It was something I discussed with my one of my therapists. That they were like, oh, it's like all right. Okay, printer S5, go 30%. Pet G, okay. Maybe a because I don't think I have all the colors for Ho-Ho. I might need to see if I could buy one. Ball jointed Lugia. Oh my god. That's fucking amazing. Oh, this Lugia can articulate. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Okay, I think yeah, it's sufficiently no, not really. I need to let it dry for a little bit longer. Sadly. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is a ball articulated Lugia. And like the cool thing is that I won't have to paint much of it. Alright, I'm gonna save this one. Because although this one's pretty, another one I found is pretty neat. It's like a full-on thing. I kind of want to build this one. Because it's an articulated Lugia. Can they tell me why I can't open the back? Then slicer was the total size of this mounted file. Oh my god, I downloaded a whole bunch. So it says Dialga, dude. Oh my god. Oh, it's downloading them in parts. Nice. Alright, cool. This should be enough time for me to, yep. Time to remove the, oh, I like, well, okay. This right here has a little bit of white. Awesome. And that's what I didn't want. Ah, great. Accidentally touch this. No. Parts that want. Great. Same on the side. Alright. It wasn't all that great, but it still left for some really nice. Right? Like there is enough for you to realize, oh, this is a hand painted piece, but not enough for you to be like, oh, this is very hand painted. All right. Now I have to wait for that to dry. Yeah, this is a long process. Holy shit. But yeah, I'm looking at the STLs for this. This is pretty nice. Yeah, I'm literally just waiting for the paint to dry again. Once I do that, I'm able to oh shit. All right. Hopefully, hopefully the paint is dry enough. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. I kind of want to give it something nice. So, time to do the exact same thing I did around the legs, but this time around the tail. And because there's going to be way more contact, it's going to be way higher tail loss. So like around this much of the tail is going to be covered. Just because I want to make sure that there is no chance I'm gonna be gray, and that I have to paint over the gray. Also, I kind of want to have cleaner lines around. If anything, I might just do it like, but yes, if it gets colored over here, I could paint over it. But in order to do that, first of all, just drop my super glue and my I am just and I did that in the most dangerous way possible. That's fine. I have. I'll just wrap myself up. So okay, trying. Oh shit! First of all, I'm trying not to cut myself. That would be very bad. Uh, trying to get as much coverage. Tuck it in. And just like this whole area right here, I think is a good like this entire like where the inner leg and thigh is gonna be like covered up. Everything else I think I can do pretty well without it. Alright, cool. You know, I should really stop moving around with this knife. I'm dumb. Oh my god, this is asking for like stuff. Oh man, enough. Go. I should be able to remove this little bit of tape. There it should cover it. Fine. I dropped my on near my feet. I almost stabbed myself. I legitimately almost stabbed myself. I could tell. You know, yeah, I think this is enough. All right, let's start painting. Yay. Purple, yeah, purple with a little bit of black. Oh shit. Oh man, I fucked up. Or actually, no, I didn't. This is possibly the best place I can actually start. Because uh, it'll be kind of weird. I having to like balance it now. I could so I can tell. Wrong gray, but fuck, yeah, I'm already starting to pick this. It's the wrong gray now that I think about it, but it's a fuck. I keep on moving my camera. It's a gray. Yeah, wrong gray, but can can I overpaint this with different gray? A lighter. Yeah, I think. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I think this gray it might be. I might use it for like some undertones. If I decide I am artistically inclined to. Thanks, monkey. Again, like I mentioned before, sorry if I can't read the chat. I'm busy painting. Yeah, so I am currently painting it from this like bluish gray to hopefully just like a normal gray, and hopefully nah, fuck. I don't think I could like. I think you'll need like a darker gray, but fuck it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I think this gray. Okay. All right. Cool. One part of the leg done. Okay. Once I'm done with like at least one layer of paint here, I'll give you guys an update. I'll show you guys the update. It's kind of hard to see. Possibly over the weekend, I'll start painting. I'll start printing out. But a while. But yeah. Currently, this is the progress. You can kind of tell where I tried to paint it over with the light gray, but you can kind of tell where I did like that bluish gray. And I know I messed up there, but now it is just time for letting the paint dry and then applying like another coat. That way, hopefully, you can kind of see less of the stark difference in color. Okay. Cool. One thirty. 130. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I think this gray is better.
You can see it better right here.
PS, like it's weird. The white actually did look a lot better, but color also hides the blemishes a little bit more. So I chose a gray just because that's like a nice mixture. Because that's what he looks like here. It's like this weird grayish color. Doesn't also help that dirty, but also when I look at him through like puzzle, he is like a purplish gray. So I'm like, he's gray, not white. But in a lot of things, he's kind of white. All right, I think I'm done with B. All right, now I'm doing the same thing, but for the chest. I'm honestly just doing this like in short bursts because that way I could rest and to let the fucking paint dry. Where's my water bottle? Okay. Again, I guess let me show you guys. The lighter or darker gray. Yeah, no, the lighter gray. Actually, with the second coat of paint, really did help cover up my mistake of color earlier on. Uh, not again. White was preferred, or at least not as many coats of gray was preferred, but sadly, uh, I messed up and color, and I now need to fix it by adding more color. So sadly, so, yeah. Other than that, I honestly do say I think a grayish color would work. He has been gray before in some other uh, art works, but it was more of the very light gray. This, but again, oh well, it was bound to happen eventually. I messed up on the color choice. I got the tail color correct. It's a pretty nice purple. I think it's like a lilac, or I think it's more like a lilac purple. Anything else? Uh, but yeah. Let's get started with the second coat of torso. So again, very similar process to the way. Just paint. You like the shade or hue now. And also another thing is that this process will go a lot faster and a lot easier, right? If and only if I use primer. Because like pink primer will go down so easily on this. Make this so much faster and easier for me. But alas, one, I don't have a place to primer, or I don't have enough space to primer, or I just have space to primer. And two, I don't have primer. Okay. Like in another half hour, I should be done with the stream. If I don't finish it right now, I'll just finish it tomorrow on the other stream. Because this one's slightly more involved than Plaza, just because I did more. I sanded it down, made sure that the piece, like, I actually did better prep work in regards to like color contamination, stuff like that. So yeah, the eyes is gonna be like another issue. Just because I kind of know exactly how I want to do it. So it's like the same color as his tail, and it's just like, oh my god, I had to burp there. Then this it's pretty much the same color as his tail, right? On his eyes, it's just with the little black dot. Uh, that's gonna be hard because I don't have a fine tip brush for his eyes. I should have scaled them a little bit bigger. Same thing. It's gonna be for when my cousin paints this Charizard. I had to scale down the Charizard because the wings were too big. All right, that part is done. Now let's continue on before I do then another video for myself. Oh, actually. All right. I need to let this dry, but I guess I could also work on. Okay. vámonos. Oh my god. font here. It's funny to say, but I think it really does look better on camera than it does in person. It's like a dark gray person, but that's fine. Oh my god, I god. I should have kept it white, man. Fuck it. Fuck it, ball. It looks better on camera than it does. All right. Now let's. I. Fuck, man, I should have kept it white. Why did I try to do? It's annoying, but you know what? We ball. I'm just gonna say it's a Smash Bros variation of Mewtwo, alright? Uh, should I reprint it tomorrow? Just leave it white and paint everything else. Or yeah, Smash Variation Mewtwo. Smash Variation Mewtwo. That's how I'm gonna fucking put it. Play it off. I might print out another one and just leave it white. Or you know, Poketen Mewtwo. You know? Alright, cool. So this is how eyes look. Honestly, it's not that bad. But yeah, I think this might be the end, guys. Painted into the results are arguable. I think it looks way better in camera than in person. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a nice 2-hour stream. Surprisingly, took less time than Rayquaza did because that I had to do less paint coats. But yeah, it's a Mewtwo. Smash Bros variation Mewtwo. There you go, Smash Bros variation. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna explain it to him. I fucked up on the color, but you know what? Not everything could come out nice, man. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys later.